what does it mean to press forward, to press onto something, to press? What does that mean to you? Like, it can mean so many different things, but when you think about it as in pressing forward and a steadfastness of Christ, when you're pressing forward, that it's not passive. When you look at a lot of words describing your faith, your testimony, your knowledge of Christ or of anything, they're not passive. They're not just laying back. It's not just to sit back and enjoy Christ or sit back and just watch Christ. It's talking about pressing, and that's an action word. It means, if you think about it, if you're literally pressing forward something, that is such more of an action. When you look at just all the different words that are used, feasting upon the words of Christ. They don't just say, listen. See, if you feast upon the words of Christ. Like, I love the adjectives, and to really kind of nitpick them and think about them and think, am I doing those things? Right now, it's so easy to feast upon the words of Christ, to think about Christ all the time because it's the Christmas season. And so you see lights on a tree, you see lights on the house, and there's so many different meanings to them. But when you see a light, do you think of the light of Christ? Do you think the light, the star that took the wise men to be an additional witness of Christ? Like, you think about all those things, and it's the wise men who came from the east. Everybody talks about the wise men, but have you ever really thought about the wise men? Have you really thought, like, what did the wise men? These were men that were in the Jerusalem area. They traveled from great distance to be another witness of Christ being born. Like, they had scriptures. They knew about him. They knew it wasn't just those there in Jerusalem and those areas. They traveled from a great distance. And these men, obviously King Herod, wanted to know. They went to him to say, where is he born? And that he then, had the proclamation to go and to kill all these people because he knew where they were going, because there was so much scripture out there. Clear back from Isaiah, the Old Testament, all those scriptures testifying of Christ being born. That even these wise men from the east traveled a great distance to be another witness of Christ. So when you think about these things, just really think about them. Feast upon them. Press forward. Do your work. Do your part. And what do these things mean to you? What are these different symbols that we see every day? That there's this, I can't remember where I heard it, but they said all things testify of Christ. And I love that. And I started looking for it in everything. And it's actually amazing. You really do see him in everything. And I'm thankful for that knowledge. But it takes work. It takes pressing forward, doing your part. It takes feasting upon the words of Christ. So let your light shine this holiday season. Be a witness of him in your actions, in showing love to everyone, and love to your neighbor and to your family and all of those. And have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season. Thanks so much.